Now, this is a special type of die. It's that impression die, and we love Anna's flourishes. You cannot make a card without some extra flourish, some extra wow, and some extra pizzazz. We've got the dies that you can use to create all of your own flourishes. $26.95. You get 8 of the impression dies that are all those gorgeous flourishes. And Anna, we love your flourishes because there's nothing that finishes a card and sort of balances it out like those flourishes, but gorgeous.
True, Shannon. What's so beautiful about antique engravings is that a flourish, right, something that has movement and creates interest on the front of a card, we do like the back of our hand. And so one of the things you were just showing were our cut and emboss folders that were originally in our 12 o'clock show, but we did move to our flourish impression dies, which is a set of 10 amazing dies that do something completely different than those cut and emboss folders. These actually will take ink to the face of the die, and it will act like letterpress printing. So you can take rubber stamping ink the face of the die, it will impress the ink into the paper, and you see, this is what I mean by that. You're able to take pink ink and onto ivory paper and create the flourish and the die cut at the same time. It does emboss, it blind embosses, and what's so beautiful about this, Shannon, is that this is the kind of technology that you would have used to have had to create a die cut that was stamped and inked and all these things. This is, our impression dies do all of these things in one single pass. And let me just show you. So if we're taking our gorgeous ink pads, so this is a water-based ink, and we have some scrap paper. I'll take the flourish impression die. I will press the ink into the die itself, and what's going to happen is this is going to clean up with water. All right, it's going to clean up very easily. We're going to take our Empress plate system, and we're going to put the die face down. Now I also have a piece of cardstock already prepped, which is going to do the blind embossing. So I'm going to show you both things at the same time. And this is the kind of technology that changes the way that we craft, because especially if you're someone that loves to stamp but isn't always having a great stamping day, these dies are going to, they just elevate your die cutting immediately. And sorry, let me get my tool in one. So this is the blind emboss, and you want to just gently lift this out of the die, and you see how all those beautiful details are now ready to embellish the front of the card. But the same thing worked with the ink, and so the ink transferred from the flourish die onto the paper, and you see all those grooves they were done into the pink paper like letterpress printing. So then what's so fun about this is it's almost a manufacturing environment where you can create all of these at one time for the front of your card. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 beautiful flourishes. That's going to make a gorgeous birthday card. Same here. Experiment with different colors of paper to create, that gorgeous composition. So this was a customer request. Our flourish dies are something that, we've made as stickers, gold foil embossed stickers. We've made these, the flourishes, in lots of different ways, but bringing this to our impression die technology is now adding a whole different dimension to your card making. So let me just put that down and show you how easy it is to create something with these. Now, like I said, if you're having a good stamping day, you can also have a good impression die day. And here we've taken a purple ink and pressed it into a metallic paper. And so here we've also done it on vellum to create that charcoal effect. And these are wonderful. These little pieces are really wonderful because you can combine them to make new shapes. And again, we love adding texture to what we're doing. So really here, all that's really necessary is a few flowers, like in the lavender, right? and the gray, and we definitely need a sentiment, so a note to say hello. And we are perfectly flourished in lavender and purple, and we have exactly what we need every single time. So this is a tool that you'll use, Shannon, across all of your crafting. It's that little black dress. I love to say it goes with everything in your craft room. Whatever your style is, now you can add a flourish to it.
Wow, I love that. And you do get 8. It's $26.95. I've only ever seen the flourishes, when we sell flourishes on their own, they're gold, right? Or they're silver. So the fact that you can now make the flourishes to perfectly coordinate with every single card, I love that, Anna. Now the card is perfectly flourished. I didn't realize that it was an adjective. All right, that's what it will look like. You get the impression dies, the flourish, all 8 of the flourish impression dies. You will always have the perfect finish for your card and your project. 786617 is your item number for that customer pick. You can add that into your order easily with 5 flexible payments. And we're celebrating Women's History Month, so it's perfectly appropriate that